I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast for your Monday. Just trying to shake off that weekend that we just had. Again, thank you so much to the people that packed the paddock room on Friday there at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. It was great to see everybody.
We had a lot of people there.
Oh, yeah. Every table was full, and then there was a standing room only in the back. Mm-hmm. But that's where the bar was, so you had like your diehards back there making sure they didn't wander too far from the bar.
Yeah.
I get your vibe.
Yeah. That was some good stuff. We do appreciate that. Again, my apologies. We had some technical audio problems to start off, and then we got a little bit hammered. And just when you can't hear and you're hammered, it's not a great recipe for really solid material. So.
Yeah, I apologize if I came off dicky. I was not trying to. I was trying to have fun.
First time out in a while. Yeah, it was still a really good time. But, we knew that there was going to be some things that we'd have to work on afterwards. And I don't know if I've ever had an audio issue to that level. It was an interesting thing. It was just kind of an echo.
Like it was challenging.
You would say something, you'd hear the 3 times back in your ear.
Kevin.
Yeah. So that was, we'd have to probably have been at our best.
Well, without any alcohol, we would have been fucked.
Yeah. So it was challenging. We did what we could. So.
And why would we be at an event without any alcohol? Ugh.
We've done those before.
Well, I'm not.
But it was really nice to get photos of everybody and see everybody. So we do appreciate you guys coming out. So thank you very much. We will definitely get a better one with audio quality and hopefully slightly a bit more sober to start off on the next time we do it. Maybe not. Mark said, hey, I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you all putting on the live after the show, especially making my wife Jill's night and having Denny's guess if she was high. By the way, I'm her husband, the one with the haunted member. She'll be glowing for weeks, and I can't thank you enough.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Yeah, we played a lot of games.
We did.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the move, playing the fun games with the people.
Totally.
Terris in Pompano, quick appreciation post for a new week and a new month. Thanks for showing us a great time at the live show on Friday.
Woohoo!
Okay, we all just want to give you a great big hug. KVJ Nation rides at dawn if you need us to do your bidding for you.
It was a good time. The vibe and the mood, super positive energy.
It was. Everyone was real nice.
Everybody was getting tart.
Yeah.
Having them cocktails.
And when you mean everybody, you mean the KVJ show?
I don't know. I looked around me and everybody was drinking.
Denny's was in suits. Yeah.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. There's some great action shots that we have here as well. Cesar sent this in. Bird on stage. We had that where you had a partner behind you trying to help you figure out how to navigate through chugging a beer.
There are definitely some screenshots of me in the not most flattering positions with my body.
And your pants were so tight.
So tight.
We can see the outline of your mushroom head.
You can see I know. That's on brand for me.
That's your charm.
So that was a good shot, and this is pretty good. Alexandria had sent in this action shot. That's Jay Bird right afterwards.
That's the one I keep seeing and go, man, I'm seeing that picture a lot. It doesn't look that good.
She's going to blow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great picture.
Yeah. And then some great photos. Great to see you, Grant, one of the people out there.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Grant.
He went post-gaming with us, too.
He goes to so many of our events and supports, and brings that fun energy.
Yeah.
He's very funny himself.
Oh, I love Grant. Grant, so he went out with y'all after?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
It gets a little fuzzy. I don't have all the details about that.
What were you drinking?
I was drinking my Easy Brazy Lemon Squeezy.
Ain't nothing easy about that.
Well, I showed up with a giant tumbler
Yeah.
And, I like to travel with a tumbler full of champagne.
Okay.
And then
Is there any way to roll?
going with vodka. And then we were doing shots.
Forget about it.
So, if someone buys me a shot, I feel rude for saying no.
I do too. I got yelled at before. Once this guy bought me tequila out in Port St. Lucie, and I declined it because I was already shitty and I didn't want to throw up. He's like, "Fuck you, Jay Bird. I'll do it then." I'm like, "No, I'll do it."
Yeah, at the end, I was just straight chugging a Toll vodka. And let me tell you, that's really good vodka, by the way, though.
I know.
I was like, wow.
You can drink it straight because it's got that crisp, lemony finish.
Yeah. I figured I was going to have just one sip for effect, but I was like, it's kind of
Yeah, I don't hate this.
I might stick around with this for a little bit.
That's how you know you hard. You drink vodka out the bottle and it's not bad.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad. I needed a stiff drink at that point.
Yeah, you did.
Let me see here. A couple other photos from the weekend. Candace was awesome. She was all over the place. Got to see her in Port St. Lucie. At Sprouts was up there from noon
yeah.
to 2.
Hey,
Yeah, a lot of cool people came out.
Candace.
Yeah.
So many people went to your event and then came to my event because I was at Tradition in Port St. Lucie starting at 5.
Yeah.
And they came to my event. They're like, yeah, we just saw Kevin at the Sprouts a couple hours ago, and now we're here to throw down with you for the 20th anniversary of Tradition.
I was telling everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah, so a lot of people came out. Again, thanks to Andrew. He brought me a cocktail, which was massively strong.
Andrew brought me a
Appreciate that.
drink. His drink will put hair on your nipples.
Or he'll help you sleep through a tornado.
He roofied you.
It's like, there's a tornado. I'm like, yeah, I'll be all right.
Andrew can pour a drink.
I mean, that's impressive to sleep through a tornado.
Yes. And then Candace, a couple of photos here from when she went to Logan with y'all.
Which is so cool that she met up with us.
Yeah.
Aw,
That was
she's
great.
adorable.
She's very, very sweet and nice.
Fun energy.
I don't know if she liked the Pizza Crossing either. I remember because she went to it. Everyone that was a Nationer went to Pizza Crossing. I don't think she liked it. I don't think a lot of people liked it.
Yeah.
I
it was
think
tough.
it's all they got. So in Logan, it's great. But if you go outside of Logan, you get real pizza. You're like, damn, Logan pizza sucks.
And we're certain that Logan got voted best pizza, or I'm sorry, the Pizza Crossing got voted best in Ohio.
Yeah, it did. Go show you how much this list sucked. Yeah, that was USA Today.
That's big doings.
Yeah. She said, I had such a nice time with you guys. One of my favorite memories was with the Drew Ralston. We were engaged in conversation about the town and the festival. I think he was pretty pleasantly surprised by the turnout. And mid-conversation, he happened to look over and then politely excused himself. I thought maybe he saw somebody new, but it turned out he just wanted to go pet a dog.
Aww.
I can't
One
tell
of
you.
many for the day.
I can't tell you how many times he stopped to pet dogs, and I noticed that I do that too now. Anytime there's a festival or someone's got dogs, I'm on the ground petting them just like Drew Ralston is.
He gets right down in there.
I learned it from him.
You love a dog.
I do.
It's fun.
I love dogs.
Let me see. And then Kate and the Pizzle. Yeah, this was the blue drink. She went out there to see you, Virginia, at the 20th anniversary of Tradition.
Oh, yes. My cup was color changing, so the cup changed blue. I would never drink a blue liquid, for the record.
Okay.
There are some good blue drinks out there, though. You're being kind of a dick about it.
I wouldn't let that kind of swill touch my lips.
Wonder why they don't do blueberry soda. That'd be kind of delicious.
They do a blueberry beer.
And it's one of my favorite beers. Bless you.
It's good. There's it's a Sea Dog blueberry. It is really good.
Yard House has a good one.
It's not blue in color.
No, but it's got a hint of blueberry that dances on your tongue.
Yeah, it's good.
Anders had an idea here for the KVJ draft category. A few buddies and I did one with the most historic moments, and it got interesting to say the least. Very cool. Okay. And she said also we have our own version of Vicious V's who only picked depressing moments, but overall was a good one to try. You learn a lot about the morals of the company you keep. Sorry I missed the live show. It's all right. We'll get you on the next one.
Yeah, we'll do it again. And we'll get better.
Yeah, we will.
We'll get drunker.
We cannot get worse. I mean, it cannot go any worse. So
It's part of our charm.
I mean, it has to be better.
You're right.
Has to be.
The only thing that would make it worse is if there was a stabbing.
That's
When you're
the biggest
starting
positive.
in the gutter,
Yes.
Yes.
the only place to go is up.
Yes. I don't think it's actually even possible to do a worse show.
You're right.
I thought it was awesome.
It was. We had a good time.
I think we had a good time.
That's what it is. Just if you decide you're gonna have fun and ain't nobody gonna bring you down, that is the philosophy for life. And if you just decide to go through it like that, when stuff gets fucked up, and it will,
Yes.
you just go, you know what? I'm just here to have a good time.
And don't read the comments.
Don't read the comments, especially the ones that are coming for you.
I've read some.
Don't read
They
them.
weren't great.
It weren't great. Hey, maybe we can bring that into the next live podcast to start off with. Okay.
All the hate comments.
Oh my gosh, all the hate comments from the last live show. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Right.
I agree.
Let's see if we can do any better this time. We got Tyler. He was talking about the senior pranks that are going on. He said that when I was a senior, we went into shop class 2 hours early, took about 45 to 50 metal chairs and then welded them all together into one big gigantic wiener. We put it up for display in the main hallway. We got in trouble and had to stay 2 hours after school to reverse what we did, but
Oh, that's
totally worth it.
fun.
Wow, and that's quite a plan there.
That is. Yeah, that's not easy. Very impressive. Let me see. This is eye-opening here. Karen sent this in about the conversation we'd had about how women can get blue balls. She said, I'm listening to the ATS from April 18th, and you're talking about blue balls, and Jaybird asked V if women get an aching
Yeah,
when
they call
very
it
aroused.
Smurf clit.
Is that it? Is that what it's called?
That's the medical name.
Okay. All right. She said, yeah, they absolutely do. When I was in my early 30s, it's when it started happening to me. I would get a bad ache around my hole only, similar to a toothache or being kicked in the whole portion only.
Whoa.
It actually would hurt and need to be dealt with. Orgasm wouldn't solve the ache at all, only penetration, and thank God I was married, so it wasn't an issue. I had this urge for only about a year, and then it went away. I wonder if it was my body's hormones in high gear urging me to get pregnant, and I did at 33. But yes, women absolutely have this.
They get the aching. The ache.
The ache.
Pussake.
That's so carnal sounding. Oh, my pussy's aching.
My hole is
I
aching.
mean, my gosh.
I mean, she gave us the descript.
Yes, you did.
I would have been scared that something was wrong. If your hole's hurting, we got to talk about that.
Well, sometimes if you take it a little hard the night before, you do have a little hole pain.
A little tender twat. I
yeah,
get it. Yeah.
Okay.
But you walk it off.
Just is that what it is?
I mean, if you're a champ, you do.
Sarah sent us an email. She said, I want to tell you about a crazy scam story that happened recently to my gram. She's 84 and has lived in the same house for the last 30 years. Recently, her mail carrier noticed that her mail was being forwarded, and it hasn't ever been forwarded in 30 years.
Uh-oh.
So she reached out to my Gram's best friend who lives a few doors down to make sure that Gram was okay and to find out why her mail was being forwarded. What happened was somebody stole her info and had her mail forwarded to some random empty house in Miami that was abandoned. And then they would use her forwarded mail and collect all of her personal info via her paper mail. They were able to get over $7,000 from checks and opening credit cards in her name. It was such a crazy story. We couldn't believe it.
That is terrible.
How about that, huh?
Poor Graham.
Dang.
That's stressful, too, for an old person. Like, that is not cool. Financial crimes against the elderly that are just trying to live out their life in peace. You deserve a special hot room in hell for that.
Extra hot.
Yeah. What's the matter with you?
The scam thing is crazy.
It is.
It's just getting more and more.
And they're finding different ways to do it. You're going, hey, that's a scam now?
There's so many tricks. You have to just be suspicious of everybody. Like, you can't just assume anybody is cool because chances are somebody's trying to scam you at least once or twice a month.
9 out of 10 men, Kevin, are
9 out of
dangerous
10.
scammers.
Got a screenshot from Curtis here. Hers is doing the sponsorship. It says either you're a chips on your person sandwich person or you're about to be. It looks like they've come out with a special sandwich chips.
We love chips on a sandwich. I love it when there's chips and coleslaw and sauce and some kind of meat. I think the texture combination, the bread's got to be soft, the chips have to be crunchy, the coleslaw has to be wet and cold, and the sauce has to be drippy. I want it on my fingers. I want it dripping down my arm.
I love redneck lettuce. I love putting potato chips on a sandwich.
So good.
That's what it's called, huh?
Redneck
The
lettuce.
Okay. Yeah, I got a couple new food things going on in the world. They say General Mills is rolling out a Kit Kat cereal.
Ooh, yes. I like
that could work?
That
Kit Kat
could
cereal?
work. Yes.
Sounds healthy.
It does not sound healthy.
Kit Kat cereal.
How'd you get those abs, man? Kit Kat cereal.
That's what's scary about cereal. I can eat a box of cereal before before you can blink. It's gone.
Yeah.
It goes
The whole box, huh?
Whole box
Yeah.
easily. I always get family style because
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I'm not 9.
Right?
We know.
Right?
We know. You're a real man. You're all man. We saw through your spandex pants. You are a man.
There was definitely some pelvic thrust on Friday.
They say Jet Puffed has a new limited edition marshmallow that will change colors when it's hit with direct heat, like at a campfire. The pink ones turn orange and the blue marshmallows turn green.
Ooh, that's fun.
Who thought that we needed marshmallows that change colors?
I don't know if we need it, but
Are you happy we have it?
kind of cool.
That's kind of crazy. Andy said, I'm a few days behind the podcast, but I'm sold on Florida. I remember when the South Florida Science Museum had a sleepover night for Halley's Comet. We buried a time capsule to be open the next time it comes. My sister and I stayed there overnight and got woken up in the middle of the night to see the comet.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's a fun little thing. Can places do things like that now, or are we just so worried about somebody making some kind of claim and something bad's going to happen?
Somebody like tickled your titty in the middle of the night.
You just never know what could be going down.
That would be weird if you woke up and someone's tickling your titty.
Some people would like it.
I would like it. You can tickle my titty.
All right. I'll sneak in your house.
Speaking of titties, I was thinking back at a moment. Have you ever had a really bad titty twister done to you? To where
No.
I saw an old picture and my shirt was off and my chest was all black and blue. Someone gave me a titty twister and it was next level painful.
Who did that?
A person I played baseball with back in the day. Being all
I think
stupid.
Dudes are a lot more aggressive with each other with that.
Yeah.
If you come at a girl with an aggressive titty twister, you're just a wife
It
abuser.
does seem a little off. Yeah.
does.
You're just a woman beater.
It's kind of a weird move.
It is a weird. The titty twister is very weird.
Yeah, it definitely is. Jaybird, you talked today. You think that Lydia the lizard might be pregnant.
I think she's pregnant, y'all. She's gained a lot of weight in a quick time. And
It couldn't be the pizza.
But she I'm always catching her fucking. She does a lot of sex acts, Lydia. So I think it kind of goes together. She's big. She doubled in size.
So how does it work? When a lizard has babies, we learned today that they have eggs. Do the eggs grow inside of her and get big, and then she pops them out of her lizard vagina?
And you see the mama duck that she always got the baby ducks with her, and she's always shuffling them around. She cares about the ducks. Does Lydia not give a shit about lizards? Do lizards care about their young?
Great question.
Are they
nurturing?
snuggling?
I think some are more nurturing than others. What do they always say? Lions eat their young?
That's what I'm wondering. Because some animals go, fuck you, kid, you're on your own. Figure it out. And then there's others that are so warm and nurturing. Although they always leave out one duck always gets the shit end of the deal.
Well, one duck always doesn't keep up.
You're right. I know.
And that's when you need a juicy daddy.
My dad did save a
Your
duck.
dad saved that duck, and the duck family was so happy to get that duck back.
But was the duck mom going, I don't want this fucking weekly? Guys, you're hurting my cause. I left that duck over there for a reason. Because it's not, this duck's not bringing it.
She looks happy to see that duck, but that duck needs to pick it up. Hopefully he learned his lesson.
Okay.
A lot of questions, Kevin.
Well, here's an email from Chris. And he said, Lola enjoys playing with Larry Lizard on our back patio. Every Saturday, Larry gets a bug buffet that we collect from skimming the pool. It's a match made in heaven. Hope Lydia as well. You can see the
Look at that
English
dog.
bulldog there just looking on the lizard.
Aww.
That's an adorable picture.
That is interesting that they do just kind of hang out. I'd never known that about the curly-tailed lizards, that they almost are like a domesticated animal.
They have a different attitude.
They really do, and not all of them are the same, because I've noticed other lizards that are a little bit dickier, a little bit standoffish, but there are definitely, there's almost a personality with some of these lizards, and Lydia runs up like a dog.
She loves you because she knows you're feeding her.
Yeah.
She's either pregnant or I'm just getting her fat.
Either way, I think you win.
I agree.
Because everybody loves a chubby lizard, and everybody loves baby lizards.
Does everybody love a chubby lizard and baby? I think that's not true.
9 out of 10 guys.
9 out of 10 lizards.
That's where it is. So another interesting animal story. Remember Bubbles the chimp that Michael Jackson had back in the 1980s?
Yes.
Bubbles the chimp is at a retirement home here in Florida at the Center for Great Apes. And Bubbles is now 40 years old.
I wonder if Bubbles brings the heat. Do people want to see Bubbles because of who Bubbles is?
I bet people probably go, yeah.
He's probably one of the top 3 most famous monkeys.
If you start playing Michael Jackson, does Bubbles know?
They said they do. They said they will play DVDs of Michael Jackson, which you might think would be triggering, but apparently he loves them and seems to remember Michael.
Aww.
So that's because it's been a long time.
Some of those are so adorable. Them chimps, they're very loving. They like to hug.
They're very human-like, too, in their mannerisms. And you're like, okay, do they like me? Like, you have to, like, look into their eye, and they're looking at you, like, deep and longing.
It's always cool when animals come off smart.
Yeah.
If they know something you don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they seem to think that Bubbles remembers Michael, and he'd actually bought Bubbles as an infant in 1983 from a Texas research facility. But 6 years in, Bubbles got too big to keep as a pet, so they moved him to a ranch in California, and then he moved to his retirement home where he is now in 2005.
Because 83, I still felt like Michael wasn't Weird Michael yet.
No. He turned, like I said, everything with his career. It's that Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, because he became addicted to pain pills. Because his head was on fire, they said.
Yeah.
And it burned him so bad, and he needed pain pills to function, and then he became addicted to that, and then that's when the bad decisions started.
It was like the tale of 2 different Michaels, and it was kind of like his halftime. And the weird thing about it, I guess that day was the exact middle of his life.
Wow.
To the day. So
The day he died?
Crazy.
Huh?
The day, wait, never mind. I'm dumb. I got to go to bed.
Yeah, so they had this party for Bubbles the chimp. There was a cake that was frosted with mashed bananas, and they wrote his name in blueberries. And then the theme was bubbles. They had a bubble bath, paper bubbles as decorations.
Huh.
That's fun.
Yeah. They had a blanket with his photos on it.
I'm a big fan of throwing weird, random kind of parties that don't really make any sense.
And you got to, for animals, do they really enjoy it, or are they just kind of looking at us like, so what is this? I don't get what's going on here.
I threw a pregnancy party for Lydia the lizard. She didn't know what the shit was going on.
What did you do for your pregnancy party?
Got some food and had some friends come over and talked about my lizard.
You threw a baby shower.
I did. I guess she was pregnant.
That's crazy. Oh, a quick note on that. Thanks to everybody who brought diapers out for Denny's wife, Jen.
Yes.
On Friday. Yeah, there's a nice photo put up on our social media.
Diapers.
Yeah. That was a good thing that came out of Friday.
That
Yes.
was. Because diapers are expensive. And when you're struggling, it's a pain in the ass to have to keep going out and buying diapers. Now they just have like a whole stockpile of them in their house. They don't have to sweat diapers for months. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah. That is a nice little thing. In fact, that countdown is really on. Here we are, first part of May.
Jen was there at the Kennel Club,
Yeah.
and there was some people saying that they wish that she would do jumping jacks and have the baby at the Kennel Club during the live KVJ show.
We would have had some technical problems, though, unfortunately.
And on the lizard egg thing, somebody said, yeah, I have found lizard eggs while gardening. One even hatched in my hand while transferring it. And once they hatch, they are on their own. But the little guys seem to know what to do right away.
And that's so weird to me. The instinct takes over.
They just get it. They're like, all right, we're here. We know what to do. Get out of the way.
That is pretty impressive.
I do love hearing animal facts. I love random animal facts. Good comment, Bird.
You do love to learn.
That was some of the awesomeness you got on Friday night.
Just want to break it down for you guys. Make sure you're aware.
I like animal facts.
I love animals, guys.
Well, some random facts here. Panchita has sent in. Did you know that Hitler's nephew actually fought for the U.S. in World War II?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
I don't think I knew that either.
William Patrick Hitler, in 1942, he wrote directly to President Delano Roosevelt, begging to be allowed to serve in the U.S. military. He said, I am one of many, but can render service to this great cause. And looked like they got him in, sworn into the U.S. Navy on March 6, 1944. He went on to serve 3 years as a pharmacist mate and received a Purple Heart for a wound he suffered.
Good for him.
How about that?
He turned it around, tried to save the family name. I think it's got a little taint on it still there.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure.
I don't know how much good you're going to have to do to release that taint, but it's going to be busy work.
Probably more than a Purple Heart, maybe.
Yeah.
Someone tells me they did not get together for holidays.
Nah, you let that one go.
And then also another little random fact here. The Minnesota Golden Gophers. They are the ones who invented cheerleading back in 1898.
Huh.
They had a student, Johnny Campbell, who led an organized cheer at a game. Rah, 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 ski you ma, hoorah, hoorah, varsity, 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 Minnesota. And the cheer is still used today by students at the University of Minnesota.
Huh.
Well, there you go. How about that?
And they came up with cheering.
Apparently, yeah, it was that one dude who came up with that one cheer.
That's a big thing to be able to claim.
And then look at him now.
You'd think that would have been around longer, kind of like the high five. You go, man, the high five's only been around since the 70s. It's still pretty new.
I mean, yeah, they've always had stuff. I mean, they didn't cheer during chariot races or...
Yeah, in olden times they weren't cheering. Come on.
Yeah. That's just kind of crazy and odd.
You think this guy's lying? You think he didn't come up with it?
No, I'm buying into it. I'm not going to tear down Panchita's facts. I'll go with it. It's just surprising, I guess is how to put it.
Go, fight, win. That's my cheer.
I'd say go fight win.
Go, fight, win.
Nothing
And then
else?
And I know the bananas one. We go, bananas. Go, bananas.
And Doug, just kind of letting us know, we were talking about the depressing theme from the TV show MASH, which used to be way big in the day.
And the helicopter goes on forever, too.
It does, yeah. It takes it seems like it's 10 minutes long. The show is called the song for the show is called "Suicide Is Painless." It was written in 1969 for a scene in the movie of a suicide with a parody of The Last Supper, and the director Robert Altman, who wrote the lyrics, told him that the song needed to be the stupidest song ever, and they turned the lyric writing over to Altman's 15-year-old son, who wrote the words, which were never used on the TV show.
Huh.
So there you go. And it was included in AFI Top 100 Songs of 100 Years from 2004, coming at number 66. So
I mean,
it just stuck.
It's depressing, but it is not a bad song either.
No.
But it is depressing.
It's a stick with you kind of song.
It does.
And he said the show's popularity came from the audience being many World War II veterans, and they did make up the term snafu, situation normal, all effed up.
Man, they...
I didn't know that's what snafu stood for.
Whoever wrote that, they love MASH, you can tell. They
Yeah,
know
it's
about
Doug.
it.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, so there you go. Some boomer facts for you there.
Get it, Doug.
In case you needed those.
When's the last time Doug did a little binge watch of MASH? How depressing does that sound? Three episodes in a row of MASH.
I don't know if I can do it.
I know I can't do it.
That's a lot.
And then Teresa said, if you're looking for some movie stuff, she said, Virginia and Jaybird, thank you for reminding me about Super Fudge and Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. My 9-year-old just finished the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series and was looking for another series to read. So Amazon will have his 2 new books here this afternoon.
That's
Love
great.
it.
Freckle Juice was another one I loved.
Judy Blume books were so huge in my house.
They were big in my house too.
I don't know if the new generations know about them, but thank goodness this movie reminded us all about Judy Blume books, because I want Rocco and Mags to get into them. I'm going to make them go to the movie with me.
I wonder if they tackle the period with the Margaret movie.
It's in the book.
She has a period.
Yeah,
It's a big moment in the book.
It is.
Probably shouldn't tackle somebody on their period.
I shouldn't be talking about periods.
Teresa also says, you will love the Super Mario Brothers movie. We went to see it yesterday evening. My husband and I are Bird's age, and our kids are 16 and 9, and it was really well written. It pays homage to all variants of Super Mario Brothers from our childhood to what my 9-year-old plays, as well as a crossover with one of V's favorites. I won't spoil it, though. Fun time was had by all, which is saying a lot from a 16-year-old eye roll.
We need to go see Mario, and we need to go see Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
I mean, it's doing so good. Chat room. Is the Mario Brothers movie that good?
It's got to be good.
It has to be. Would I like it? It seems like I would like it.
I think we would both like it, because Rocco's going to love it, and if Rocco likes it, then I'll like it.
Okay. There's a couple things to check. But, I mean, I don't know when you're going to go. This is a busy week.
I know.
They've been going down.
I got too much going on.
You do, and what theater are you going to find? Nothing in West Palm.
Yeah, they just knocked it down.
I like going up by me, the Sinopolis, because they have the fancy side where you can go and order like sliders and a margarita, and like they bring it to you like a waitress.
I think that might be the place. Sinopolis is where, and it's good. They had a grilled cheese, and I took a bite of it and passed out in the movie, and then woke up 10 minutes later, and it was gone.
They cleared it?
They cleared it. And I still think about that grilled cheese today, because that first bite was so amazing.
Well, then why'd you go to sleep?
Dog.
You power through, and you eat that whole grilled cheese.
I don't know.
Hey, at least you got some sleep, though.
You're
I mean,
right.
so all you have to do is pay $30 in movie fees and food to get a good sleep.
It might be more than that, Kevin.
It was. I remember it not being cheap.
Sinopolis, the fancies, there's 2 sides of it. There's like the regular side, and then there's like the fancy side. And the fancy side, it's going to be like $50.
I was on a date, and that's what it was. And we both had dinner there, and the movie. And it was a pretty penny. It was a lot of money.
It's like a 5-star restaurant.
It
but
is.
You get a movie, and then you get like a waitress. So that's
like
kind of
it.
cool. And they give you like bottomless popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The popcorn's bottomless, not the girl serving it. I know you wanted
You'd
it.
sell a lot of popcorn. If women didn't have pants on and they were serving popcorn, you'd get some popcorn lovers over there.
Apparently, their first customer is here.
Yeah. He's already. All right. Well, thank you for all the reviews and for the emails. Always appreciate connecting with you guys. Mail at kvjshow.com. Enjoy your Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.